Tell us about yourself.
Well, I go by Godson. I'm the Arctic rapper up here. Been doing this for 11 years. I'm just trying to make a name for myself.
It's Godson.
This is my chance.
For the next Canadian Idol continues. Many try out. Are you the one? Are you the one? Are you the one? Are you the one true Canadian Idol? Can you claim the Canadian title? Can you sing with the best? Put your vocals to the test, come on. Are you the one? Are you the one true Canadian Idol? Can you claim the Canadian title? Can you sing with the best? Put your vocals to the test, come on. Coast to coast to boast to be the best. From the north to the south, from the east to the west. The quest to find Canada's best new contenders. Separate the great from the many pretenders. Go for the win, everybody's jumping in. It don't matter where you're from, it don't matter where you've been. The test to impress, golden ticket awarders. Stand out a little, gotta be a performer. Tell Zach you're back to flex, tough like Farley. Show session legendary like Bob Marley. Jake is the name, proud still the same. Cement in this event, your celebrity name. Come on the TV set, count the votes they send. Interviewed by the crew of Elena and Ben. You're off the T-dot, we're reserving the spot. Cause you could be the next climbing up to the top. Are you the one? Are you the one? Are you the one true Canadian Idol? Can you claim the Canadian title? Can you sing with the best? Put your vocals to the test, come on. Are you the one? Are you the one true Canadian Idol? Can you claim the Canadian title? Can you sing with the best? Put your vocals to the test, come on.
After 38 million votes. And the name of the next Canadian Idol is Melissa O'Neill. Our youngest idol ever and our first female winner, Melissa O'Neill, has taken the country by storm. Her first single debuted at #1 on the singles chart and stayed there for an incredible 7 straight weeks. It's gone 4 times platinum and her self-titled debut is now certified gold. Melissa's not the only one basking in Idol success. Jacob Hogarth, Teresa Sakerka, Season 2 winner Kaylin Porter, and Rex Gowdy are still connecting with fans from coast to coast. This year, over 12,000 hopefuls showed up for a shot at making our top 22. And after 3 months, 11 cities, and over 8,000 kilometers traveled, we saw more cheering, hugging, screaming, and even more full body contact than ever before. And it's all worth it, especially when the passion behind the dream is so very real.
There's a joy?
Those dreams could be made a reality by our industry insiders. Sass Jordan and Zach Werner are back, along with Farley Flex and Jake Gold. And as always, they weren't easily impressed this year.
Sucked the life out of that thing and pounded it to death.
First of all, I don't know what the hell you guys are talking about.
We're looking for extraordinary, and you're borderline ordinary.
Begging is so undignified.
Come on, guys, just give me a second chance.
Come on, guys, listen, I promise.
Can I just do my second song, please?
Can I sing something else?
Give me a chance. Please.
Please, please, please.
Tell me some good news, please, Sass.
Ain't no good news on that.
What you saying?
Our judges might not always have good news, but you can always count on them being honest.
Oh, he said I had no talent.
The judges have a lot of strong opinions, and that means not everyone is going to leave a happy camper.
I mean, yes!
Pick up the ticket, you're
Going into season 4 on Canadian Idol, I'm looking for people first and foremost who can visualize themselves as being stars.
This guy's the best singer we've seen in the city, and I'm totally convinced, and I'm an absolute yes.
Dude, you can sing.
Holy
It's never just about singing or just a personality. It's somebody's ability to hold my attention, my jaded attention. Stunning resemblance to a barn door opening.
That's ridiculous.
That's what I thought.
Pick up the ticket.
Yeah!
I think anybody that moves me, that's the one thing that will always stay consistent with me is I know what I like, and I know what I like by how I feel.
This guy's got more personality than half the people we put through the whole
but he's
country.
still got to be able to sing.
You could go really, really far in this
I'll
competition.
bet on day 3.
The only reason to do it is to win. We play the game to win.
Like a dream come true.
If you do it with all of your soul, all of your guts and all of your talent.
Tell you one thing for sure, kid, you rock. You are going to Toronto.
So I say compete or go home.
You're the best singer I've seen so far on this trip across the country, my friend.
You're going to Toronto! I won't let you down.
Idol is back and it's bigger than ever. We're kicking off the show this year way out west in Vancouver, British Columbia. Welcome to Vancouver, British Columbia, home of former finalist Karen Lee Batten, Jacob Hogard, Shane Weave, Ashley Lateo, and our very own Elena Watko. But will this be the year that Vancouver crowns its very first Canadian Idol?
I think I started really singing when I was like 4.
I've been singing for 18 years since I was like 13 or 12.
Like 4 years old.
If they don't choose me, I'll be sung.
Yeah! Woo!
Yeah!
Don't let the sun go down.
Our first singer goes by the name of Innocent, but as we're about to see, the verdict is still out.
Someone else I see. I just allow a fragment of your life to wander free. Oh, but losing everything is like the sun going down on me. Judges and everyone say this is Elton John.
I think I did it again.
Meet Liz Blair and her multiple
We're
personalities.
more than just friends. Oh, baby, it might seem like a crush. It doesn't mean that I'm serious.
You gonna do Cher?
So sad that you're leaving. Takes time to believe it. But I've got time to think it through. And baby, I'm too good for you. Oh.
Well, you gotta do Shakira.
Underneath your clothes, there's an endless story. There's a chance I chose. There's my territory and other things I deserve.
Cancel the rest of the day. Hey, Chelsea.
Chelsea Johnson is back for a 4th time.
Pretty good. How are you guys?
Why don't you just sing something, Chelsea?
Okay.
That is good TV. Unbelievable.
You're in!
I've heard of ripping a performance, but that's ridiculous.
I'm gonna be the next Canadian Idol because I got the dance moves, I got the looks, I got the image that's right, you know, I got the voice. And I've seen the people on TV that are, you know, making it, that are big stars, Usher, Marion, Chris Brown, and I really have that same ability, so I'm going straight to the top.
Okay, we get it. You're confident. But can you sing?
No more. We ran out of words to say. Tell me how it slips away. Oh, won't it ever stay the same? Oh, yeah, yeah.
Are you a better dancer or singer?
I'm both both ways. Equally.
Dancing was okay. Singing, not so good.
This one right here, I wanted to sing if I had the chance. It's for my girlfriend.
Is your girlfriend here?
Yes, she is.
Before you sing, I'd love to meet your girlfriend.
Yeah, bring her in. Go get her. Come on.
Nice idea, guys. The only thing that beats being humiliated is being humiliated in front of your girlfriend.
Stephanie, when was the first time you heard Josh do what he does when that thing comes out of his mouth?
The moment I met him.
And what was your interpretation of that?
I think he's a star. Every time I hear him, he shines. I think he lights up a room.
Shorty, all I got is $1 and a dream. Are you gonna roll with me? See, I've tried a 9 to 5, and those shoes don't fit me.
He makes me melt, so.
You should be his manager and go get him a record deal, because right now, he can't sing.
I could sing.
He has the raw talent.
And
That's the thing.
I have the raw talent. I know when I get put on that stage, okay, I have it in my bones, I have it in my heart.
Honestly, you just don't sing well enough to pursue a career in singing.
I think I definitely do sing well enough.
Okay, well, if you think that, and you can't be convinced otherwise, it's all good.
It's never gonna happen, bro.
We'll sing you one day.
No, we probably will, but it'll be in a magazine wearing some Sean John. Oh, here we go.
I'm dressed way better than you.
Oh, really?
I look way better than you.
Okay.
I smell way better than you.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I dance way better than you, and I can sing. Almost, but no cigar.
Holy smokes, man. Disillusioned or what?
Hi, my name's Greg Newfeld. I'm 22 years old from Abbotsford, BC. My love of music came when I first started playing guitar. I played ukulele in elementary school, and I was like, hey, this is cool. It'd be nice to get maybe a bigger guitar. The goal for me in music would be to make a living at it. There's a lot of people out in Canada that just need an opportunity like Canadian Idol to get out there and show everyone that they can do it. I have such a passion for music, and I want everyone to know that, and I just want to do the best I can, and I'm going to show everyone that, and that's what I want people to see.
'Cause you and I both love what you and I spoke of, what others only read of. And if you could see me now, that I'm almost finally you and I, not so little you and I anymore.
Can you lose the hat for a second?
Yeah. Just like this.
Yeah.
Yep.
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 You're going to Toronto.
Okay, so they don't like hats, or they just really like Greg. Either way, he's moving on to the next round.
Nice job. Great.
Good job.
Who's the woman bouncing up and down in the corner there? Why are you so far away? Well, then come over here.
Still ahead on Idol, it's a family affair in Vancouver. We make our first ever visits to Yellowknife and Kitchener-Waterloo. And we'll find some serious riffing going on in Edmonton.
Like me.
More Idol right after this.
In 2010, Vancouver will host thousands of Olympic hopefuls. Today, thousands of Idol hopefuls are here looking for their own form of gold.
It's mine! The West Coast wasn't afraid to use a little style and flair to try to win over the judges.
One, you're like a dream come
Meet Callie Chevalier.
Two, I just wanna be
And the
with
Callie
you.
Chevalier dancers.
Three, 'cause it's plain to see that you're the only one for me. And four, repeat steps 1 through 3.
Kelly.
Have you ever seen yourself perform on video or anything?
No.
You act out every syllable of the song physically.
And that's a bad thing.
Are you saying that like she didn't know that that's what she does? You know that that's what you
I
do.
know that that's what I do.
Yeah, it doesn't work. I mean,
Yeah.
unless there's some parallel universe where that's called entertainment, on this planet, I don't think it works.
Oh, wow. My tea's gone cold.
Back to
I'm
earth and
wondering
back on
why.
track, courtesy of Christina Singh.
The morning rain clouds up my window, and I can't see it all. And I want to thank you for giving me the best day of my life. And oh, just to be with you is having the best day of my life.
I just find the whole thing a little bit of an act.
Really?
You're a good singer, but it's just not for me. It's not my thing.
I think you're astonishing. I think
Thank you so much.
your aura, your vibe, your confidence, which is really important, and your jawline is freaking me out.
So is that a yes, Farley?
Come on, dude.
You're probably my favorite person I've seen today, potentially my favorite person I've seen so far in the trip.
Sass, it's up to you.
Yep.
You're going to Toronto.
Thank you so much.
With a gold ticket in hand, it's time to check in with the best fan club there is, the one waiting for you at home.
I made it proud you.
Some people head home to tell the family about their audition. Giovanni thought it would be easier just to bring everyone along. Yep, everyone.
You sit there.
Now we just need some wine and some food. All right, baby.
Let's go, Giovanni.
Without your love, it's a melody played on a penny arcade. Well, it's a bottom and belly world, about as phony as it could be. But it wouldn't be
make believe if you believe in me.
I've turned down every crooner so far. But I'm going to vote yes, just for
you.
I know it's tough because I see in the TV.
Go ahead, Seth.
But today I'm the tough guy. I'm a no.
You know? Jake.
I kind of like what you're doing, so I'm a yes.
Ooh, that's only two.
That's two.
Farley's the
Hey,
tiebreaker.
what I'm about to say, it's gonna matter to everybody here. Prezzo vai o Toronto.
You think that the judges were swayed in any way by the fact that you had an army come in with you?
Let's be honest.
To be honest with you, yeah.
Very much so.
Yeah. Very much so.
For the first time ever, Idol touched down just 500 kilometers from the Arctic Circle. This is Yellowknife, the capital of the Northwest Territories. Our plan here is to find the best of the best and send them to Vancouver to sing for the judges.
In the heart of the wilderness lies a city of youth, adventure, and prosperity. But does Yellowknife have what it takes to give us the next Canadian Idol? Woo!
How's it going?
I'm so excited that you guys are here. I am so wonderful that I'm here.
There were some early jitters in Yellowknife, but these hopefuls were determined to give it their all and make the most of the national spotlight.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal.
Don't you want somebody to love? Don't you need somebody to love?
Hey, yeah, I'm the one that you wanted. Hey, yeah, Mr. Bobby. Donkey Shane, darling, Donkey Shane.
Bandi ku bakulila, baninga baku gangam.
Janine.
We got a thing that's called radar love. We've got a line in the sky. Radar love.
Hi, I'm Noel Taylor, and I'm from Yellowknife, Northwest Territories. There isn't much of a music scene in Yellowknife. A lot of people at this stage of their life want to move to a bigger city, such as I, to pursue other greater things. When I play music and I rock out hard, it's sort of wild, I guess, for me. And I get to blast out some of my passion. The thing I'm most looking forward to in this Idol experience is just having a shot at my dream. This is what I hope to do with my life. This is the best shot I could possibly hope for.
Noel passed the test in Yellowknife, so it was off to Vancouver to try to impress the judges.
Just wake up?
A couple hours ago.
So make the best of this task and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you have the time of your life.
Are there any songs you know that you would say like are outside of the box that you're in?
This is like really outside of my box already because I'm used to singing like punk rock songs and I scream a bit. So.
Yeah. Tell you one thing for sure, kid, you rock. You are going to Toronto. Come pick up the ticket.
You're way too great a singer, so pick up the ticket and you're going to Toronto.
I want to be on the show. I'm seeing myself there. Awesome.
Don't tell us the West Coast is laid back. 24 singers have taken the first step towards the top 22. This is what adrenaline looks like.
I farted!
We're going to Toronto.
That's the effect that the gold ticket has, and we've given out quite a few here in Vancouver. We will be back with more on Canadian Idol.
I love his hair.
Kitchener-Waterloo is up next, and Zach gets into a mood.
The Lawrence Welk show would throw you out because you weren't cool enough.
That's a bad diss.
But all is not lost in southwestern Ontario.
There you go, baby.
Whoa.
Woo! Canadian Idol will be right back.
It's the first time Canadian Idol has hit Kitchener-Waterloo, and it looks like it's about time we got here.
My name's Caitlin, and I'm 18, and I'm the next Canadian Idol. Yeah! I've been singing ever since I was really little. Even though I crib, I'd wake up clapping. I've never done any musical, competitions or anything. This is my first. I love music, and if I could wake up every day and play it for the rest of my life, it'd be amazing.
I love stars because I aim to be one. That's so good.
The stars are what Elizabeth was reaching for, but we'd be happy if she just hit a decent note.
It is the greatest love of all.
Have you heard yourself on tape before?
Yeah,
What do you think, honestly?
I don't know.
Have you played yourself beside Alicia Keys or Lauryn Hill? Or...
I've done Lauryn Hill.
Really? So you're better than her?
Yeah.
Okay, well then I have no further comment, Your Honor.
Okay.
Thanks, bye.
What about my yellow slip?
No,
Right
that would
there.
be gold, and that doesn't.
No, sorry.
match.
Sorry, we're trying to figure this out. We are telling you that you're probably the worst woman we've seen in the country.
Yeah.
Why?
Because the way your voice sounds is really, really, really bad.
You've heard your sister sing before? Yep. And what do you think?
She's pretty good.
Yeah? Do you think she's the Canadian Idol?
She loves to sing.
I am proud of myself, and I'll be coming out with a CD next year, so watch out for it.
Thanks for the warning.
Take that hat off, first of all.
Take that.
Take it off?
Go ahead.
Oh my God. Go ahead and just sing?
Yeah.
Meet Wendy. She has a lot of nervous energy, and apparently a collection of hats in her pocket.
Just take those old records off the shelf. I'll sit and listen to them by myself. Today's music ain't got the same soul. I like that old time rock and roll.
That was so cool. Oh, I love you.
Do you love me? Please tell me right now. I can't wait anymore. Please, please, please. I just want to know.
Well, this
really,
is-
I'm
this is
dying here.
Farley's
I'm
person.
dying.
I'm a yes.
Come on.
It's up to Farley.
It's not gonna happen.
You gotta be kidding.
No.
Are you messing with me?
No, we're done.
I'm in shock. I don't even know what to say.
Thank you.
Sorry, honey.
Okay, take care. Bye-bye.
Take care.
All I'm asking is falling with
Tiana may not have struck gold, but at least she did learn a new word.
Okay, all right, that was tripe,
Tripe as in bad?
as in really bad.
Really?
I mean, go home, put on the Aretha recording, and then give your head a good shake.
But I didn't want to sing it like her.
There's not a big risk in that. So singing it like you sucks.
It was only you.
It was around this point that Zach really started to unravel.
You sing so conservatively, my grandmother would find you too conservative.
Well, that's not good.
You're not cool enough to be the lounge singer on the Love Boat. The Lawrence Welk Show would throw you out because you weren't cool
You're too
enough.
radical. Yeah, you're too.
Oh my God.
That's a bad diss.
Call my lover, I called my man, said I
And
called
it
my
didn't
love
stop
just
there.
the best I can.
It looks
Come
like he
on.
really
Yeah,
wanted to get
Bobby
the day
down.
over with.
Yeah, Bobby McGee, yeah. Lord, 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 Lord. Hey, 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 Bobby McGee, yeah.
I was standing, you were there.
And congratulations,
Two
Mike.
worlds
You almost sent
collided.
Zach right over the edge.
And they can never tear us apart.
Dude, you could possibly, and I rarely make these kind of comments, you could possibly the most disillusioned, worst singer I've ever met in the history of my visits to the big KW. You learn Japanese. Okay, Mike, thanks for coming, man. All the best, eh?
Thanks, Mike. Take care, buddy.
So, Mike, how'd it go?
I think I choked.
You think you choked? Are you, as they said, the worst singer in Kitchener-Waterloo?
No, I don't even live here, man. So, mothers,
tell
Kim
your
doesn't live in
children
Kitchener
not to
Waterloo
do
either. He flew 3,000 kilometers from Alberta just for the audition.
days in sin and misery at the house of rising sun.
You know, as goofy as you are, I'm a big fan of Tim's. I'm a yes.
Awesome.
I'm a yes, big time.
Sass?
I'm another great big fan.
Oh my God!
Yeah, I think you got a good vibe, son. I think you should go to Toronto.
Oh my God, I love you guys so much.
You're going all the way to Toronto.
You know, it's one thing to be all that wacky and whatever, except that you're really good at it.
Right.
Like it comes across really strong.
It's who you are.
Yeah.
Canada, my name is Tim Cooper and I'm your next Canadian Idol because, well, I play note rock.
My name is Ashley Coulter. I am 22 years old and I am from London, Ontario. I came from a family of 7 kids. We grew up without a lot of money and there was a struggle. It kept us down to earth, and singing was something we all loved to do together, and it was just something that kept us all entertained. Here I am at Canadian Idol. To me, it's not about fame, it's not about making all kinds of money. To me, it's about being happy, and if that's what makes me happy, then I will do it till the day I die.
Okay, so you're about to go in.
I'm about to go in.
Are you nervous?
Yes.
Okay, take those nerves and focus them, okay? Go in there and focus and pay no attention to the lights and the cameras and the boom mics. Go in there and sing to the judges.
Awesome.
All right, go.
My mother was a tailor. She sewed my new blue jeans, and my father was a gambling man down in New Orleans.
I like it, I don't love it. It's bar singer stuff to me.
I don't actually think we've seen a female singer with her pipes.
That's what we said when you saw Susie Ron.
Well, and she's way better than Susie
But that's
Ron.
what we said when we saw
Way
her too.
better.
Oh, we haven't seen a rock
Yeah,
singer.
and what did Susie Ron went really far in the competition.
Well, I'll tell you a couple things that I think separate Ashley from other bar singers. I think she's got a lot of range in what she can do, and she sings with a lot of passion, and she looks great, and she's got that pixie sprite sort of thing. And
And
one
where is she
major
going?
thing that differentiates her from other bar singers is she has a gold ticket to go to Toronto, and they don't.
Thank you. Thank you. I will prove to you that I'm better than bar singers.
You're a tiny little thing, aren't you? How tall are you? 4 foot? You're like a Smurf. You're like a Smurf.
Okay.
No, that's a good thing.
No, it is. Yeah, okay. I'm 5'2". I round up.
Yeah, you're out.
Can't get enough Canadian Idol? Check out idol.ctv.ca for photos, recaps, and behind-the-scenes footage.
Are you the one? Are you the one true Canadian Idol?
We're back with more after this.
Hi, I'm Katie Durst. I'm from Goderich, Ontario. Goderich is a small town of about 9,000 people. There's lots of opportunity for me to perform. We have a whole bunch of instruments set up in our house, and a lot of our friends have a living room that looks quite similar, so we spend a lot of time going from house to house, having jam nights. Every day when I get up early enough to get to town and be at work by 8 o'clock. I'm a car detailer, so I get to wear comfy clothes and work boots with steel toes, which makes me feel really special. I'm really excited about the opportunity to share what I feel like I do best with so many people, because it's from my heart when I sing.
So kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you wait for me. Hold me like you'll never let me go. 'Cause I'm leaving on a jet plane.
Whoa.
Don't know when I'll be back
Chillin'.
again. Oh, babe, I hate to go.
Okay, that's good. We got it. We got what we needed.
Yeah, I think your tone is magical. I think your vibe and your earthiness and all that stuff that I like is so there. And I think you're going to do wonderfully in this or anything.
Thank you.
You're it in a lot of ways.
Thank you.
I like you, Katie.
Thank you.
I'm a yes.
You have this warmth about you and this naturalness about you and the naturalness in your voice. And I think you can go really, really far. So pick up the ticket because you're coming to Toronto with us.
God, thank you so much.
Well, that went well. Katie is heading to Toronto, and you can tell she had a real impact on our judges.
That was the second time I got chills this year. Second time. I can't remember.
And I said, hey, pretty lady, won't you give me a sign?
With the judges finally warmed up, the floodgates opened to a wide variety of talent.
Been playing hell to the street. Wow, pour the flame at you. Oh,
I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna feel the heat with somebody. I wanna run to you.
Oh, baby, can't do this to me, baby.
Just gotta get out, just gotta get right out of here.
And for a 16-year-old, you got more soul and bluesy, vibey stuff than any 16-year-old who sings like you I've heard so far.
Pick up the ticket, you're going to Toronto!
Our first visit to Kitchener-Waterloo was a screaming success. 29 more hopefuls are moving on to the next round.
We all know how nerve-wracking auditioning for Idol can be, so this year we wanted to bring someone on board who knows exactly what these singers are going through. She was a top 6 competitor in season 2. She's our new roving correspondent. Please welcome to Canadian Idol, Elena Watko.
From my Idol experience, I learned that standing out in this competition is about more than just your voice.
We all know that making a good first impression is always a good idea, but that's especially true when you're about to go in front of our judges. I talked to some Idol hopefuls online to find out what their fashion statement really says.
Yeah!
A diva.
Really laid back, casual. Got to be a little punk, a little edge.
I must say you look quite spiffy today.
I dress like this in everyday life. I'm just being myself.
I'm very outgoing, like spontaneous girl. How did you put this all together?
I picked up what was the cleanest on my floor and I put it on.
Let's see the dress, girl. Very lovely. Okay, we need to get a shot of your shoes. What is it about the color yellow?
Golden ticket.
It's all about one thing, catching the eye of our judges.
Look at you, Miss Flavor.
Nice jacket. I used to have a couch like that. You don't do the bottom button up, buddy.
Yeah, this guy's gotta be cool.
They're horrible people. I chose this because it's just comfortable.
So you're comfortable? Big fan of the show. Maybe you could be the next Canadian Idol.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Up next, we're Alberta bound, where there's something for everyone.
Yes, I am.
Even the blue-haired crowd. You'll flip for Edmonton when Canadian Idol returns.
Edmonton, it's the capital of Alberta, and it's also home to the Eskimos, the Oilers, and of course, the West Edmonton Mall.
Potential Idols packed Canada's largest indoor shopping centre to show off their competitive spirit. The City of Champions came to play.
Alberta rocks!
The province has been an Idol powerhouse, supplying Season 1 standout Billy Clifford and back-to-back champions Kaylin Porter and Melissa O'Neill. Dennis will make it 3 in a row, right?
How you doing, Seth?
I'm doing fairly good today. A little
Fairly?
nervous, but understandable given the circumstances. Ready to perform. Who's that whispering in the trees? It's 2 sailors and they're on leave. Pipes and chains and swinging hands. Who's your daddy? Yes, I am. Zoot Suit Riot. Throw back a bottle of beer. Zoot Suit Riot.
Perfect routine so far, but can he stick the landing?
Black hair. Blow Daddy.
Yes. Kayla has the voice of an angel. A tone-deaf angel.
Staring straight back at me. When will my reflection show who I am inside?
I'm a yes. I think you're, so full of personality, and with a few singing lessons, you just never know what could happen.
I have to firmly disagree with my friend Zach here.
We have a different song.
No. Different profession.
Hitting the ground running, meet the incomparable Billy Koo. He's not just some guy who's been in the business for only 3 days.
It's me, right?
Billy Koo. I just got into this 4 days ago.
You've been in the music business for 4 days.
I have been.
Good for you, man.
No excuses, I understand. I've lost that love before. Got mad and closed the door.
It's a slow build, but Jake senses the volcano that is about to erupt.
Something more than, and it came and you took control. You touched my very soul. You always show me that loving you is where it's at. You make me so very happy. I'm so glad you came into my life.
Okay, all right, let's go. Let's take a vote.
Yeah, let's give me
Zach, no. Zach says no. Sass.
Just give me time. I will get better. I guarantee that.
I'm a yes.
You said yes. I said yes. I say no.
I say no.
Oh!
Sorry, buddy.
Oh!
You hit the post, dude.
I thought I was in. I went 2 and 2. Son of a gun! What you gonna do?
Nobody can say Edmonton lacks personality.
I'm a no.
Oh, yeah, well, you got one of those in your mouth. Prostitute?
You cha-cha.
Yes, I do.
Can we get Elena to come? She's a dancer.
I think it's time to dance, my friend.
Hey.
Do that well.
Hey, Farley, you're so fine. You're so fine. You blow my mind. Hey, Farley. Hey, Farley.
Hey, we're the monkeys. People say we monkey around.
You've got to go. No.
No.
Nope. And they are cruel.
They're being tough today, man.
They were jerks. They're like, where did you learn to sing?
Some were nice.
You maybe just be too good for this competition.
Some were not so nice.
So we'll give him like a 2.
Really sounded like forced castration.
I really like their honesty, though.
You have zero charisma, absolutely zero.
If you were watching TV and you came on, I guarantee you'd change the channel.
Obviously know what they're talking about. They've done 4 years of this.
Gosh, they're like mean to me. 0 votes.
Over the years, Canadian Idol has managed to find some of the most eccentric performers that our great land has to offer. We like to call it the extravaganza of the unusual. But no matter what you call it, it's always entertaining.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to present, for the very first time on the Canadian Idol stage, Riffarama.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see.
Wow.
No, to both. Can't believe that. Yeah. Exactly. Neither one of us. That's kind of odd.
You're kidding me.
Aw, thanks for the hugs, though.
Oh, here he is.
Hey, man.
How are you?
You are Jesse, but you go by nickname?
You know, I've been called Lips my whole life because of Lipscomb.
So you're a high jumper.
Music was sport. I would say sport for me has always provided me joy. And the only other place where I found that same kind of joy would be performing. And I could say really track and field you're performing too. Some of the things that I've learned training track and field, basketball, that I think will cross over wonderfully with singing is definitely visualization. You have to see yourself clearing the bar, or the hopes of you doing that are slim to none. Choking's not an option. The only thing I know is the moment, and that moment's going to be as beautiful as I make it, and I'm prepared to do that. I left my home.
The difference between Idol and high jumping is Jesse has no idea how high the judges have set the bar.
Nothing to live for. Look like nothing's gonna come my way. So I'm sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time.
I say yes.
Jakey.
I say yes.
Farley.
Say yes.
Pick up the ticket, my friend.
That's exciting. Yo, I'm sorry. I didn't think I'd get excited. I thought I was gonna be chilling out, hey? I'm pumped like a motherfucker.
Like every true athlete, Jesse's got his victory celebration down pat.
Whoa.
Jesse was the first of many to step up in Edmonton.
Don't you remember that you told
Jinping's power wouldn't be denied.
I am a yes.
Sass.
Hot? Not quite the right one.
Miriam left the judges spellbound.
Want you back. We're going down.
And Nevada
down
throws
in
the
an
knockout
early
punch.
round. Sugar, we're going down swinging.
Yeah, I'm a yes.
Alberta's golden reputation stays intact. Flights to Toronto are being booked for 28 more potential idols.
Why don't you pick up the ticket and go to Toronto?
Guess who's holding his gold ticket? Me!
Edmonton wore its heart on its sleeve, and look out, Canada. The pride of Alberta is ready to represent. Tune in next Monday night as we scope out the talent in Regina, Montreal, St. John's, and Toronto.
So you think
We got rockers.
Ain't no costume.
everybody's so
And we got fighters.
Don't even for a second say that I'm afraid.
What are you gonna do?
Houston, we have a problem.
It's more of the unique talent that we found right across the country.
What's it like?
Like a passion. Take my breath away.
So close.
But in the end, it's all about the idol love.
Face the truth.
All that and more next Monday night on CTV.
What do I do for a living? I'm a pressure tester on the oil rigs. Drilling rigs.
I'm a rigger. I work on an oil. Trying to work in the oil patch every now and then when I'm not acting, so trying to make a quick dollar. So this is why I'm here, to be the next Canadian Idol.
Idol is proud that our auditions draw people from every facet of Canadian life. That includes stellar turnouts from Alberta's tireless oil workers. Their efforts have turned these fields into the growth engine of our nation.
I've laid asphalt and I've laid brick. I've hung sheetrock for the rest. Eat my lunch down at the Quickie Mart. Ever since then, all I've missed my nose on fire from the grindstone. A lifetime built on an hourly wage. I can swing a hammer, turn a wrench, build a tower.